time to take action.
Hello and welcome to the last stream of the year. Yesterday I was working a lot on this beast to finally trying to improve it the way I wanted it so it could serve as it should. So I ended up putting ballast in it so I won't have that front coming up in the air when I'm trying to pull up heavy load upwards up the hill. And because of the weight I had to put in a slightly stronger engine, so I basically calculated one myself from the already tuned 680, which ended up to be 782 horsepower. And let's see what we else got. We got, so that one has 2,714 foot-pounds torque and 3,680 Newton meter, if you will. Yeah, the differential is now 4.71 ratio, and it has slightly more fuel as well, so I improved that one because it was still a bit under the where I wanted it to be, since yeah, when you start climbing mountains you might end up empty without fuel because it just consumes so much. It's literally eating your fuel up. There we go, 211. I'm kind of curious what the gross weight now is. I don't know if we can see it somewhere. I don't think we can, but that would be really good. Yeah, no, it seems like we need to wait because I added curb weight to the truck, so I added 1.8 times the former value, so it is 1.8 times heavier. That is almost twice as much from what it was, and I had to basically try the truck in between. I was adding to see if it could defeat that special tight turn in an uphill down here actually. So I don't know if we're gonna have something dramatic going on where we really can try this out. I don't think so, not where we are at, but see if I can locate. Yeah, so down here, and I'd say I think this is the turn. Could be this one, but no, I'm pretty sure this is the one. Curva del Diablo. So that one was really hard to defeat, but I did it. I had to stay to the left though, so it was still staying to the right. It was so tight and it was leaning, so it really just messed up everything anyway with the truck. But the good thing with it's not, you know, leaving ground with the front wheels would be that it will still have steering. That is good. Yeah, the truck is slightly heavier to turn. I can feel that, especially in some conditions, but it's still drivable, and it has more power now, so more torque even. It's pulling this triple like it was not a regular trailer, but I would say like it used to pull the double. That's how it pulling this one now. Well, we'll see if we get any uphills to try this, so you guys can see it. Also, yesterday's bonus stream was a little bit, I don't know, I was not pleased with it at all. For one, I flipped over in a turn, coming in too fast, and then I saw that I had a oncoming car on the other side, and I tried to take the corner faster than I could possibly do. So yep, I flipped over on the side. That didn't feel very good for my ego. And why was I pushing it? Well, because of the fact that I had issues not being able to, well, what do you know, I'm not the only one. I had issues coming up, you know, making it uphill, and that's why I kind of got stressed out, and I was pushing it before an uphill, and it was a turn and oncoming traffic, so all the factors were there just so I would mess up. But I think it's gonna be more relaxed from now on. I have more trust in the truck. It's more solid. Although not an overkill. Not even close to be an overkill. You still have limitations. You still have to use somewhat of knowledge or techniques to deal with those kind of conditions. So that's good. I didn't want it to be too easy, you know, to overkill. I still want the triple to be a challenge. That's what's fun with it. But yeah, in normal conditions this one could pull a quad without any issue, I'm sure. Or a bigger triple for that matter, because there is one triple that is actually bigger than this, with 4 big trailers. Oh no, sorry, 3 big trailers instead of 2 small and 1 big, which this is the case. Then I made another truck, also Mack Superliner. I did it a little rugged, little dusty, you know, old wheels and dusty tires. Same with the livestock trailers, a double and a triple. So the whole point was making it like this one, but an older one, older and, you know, more dirty. So the old one. Like this used to be before it got, you know, refurnished and renovated, basically. It's like there were 2 of these, and one of them got lucky. So it's basically the same interiors too. Not the wooden panel in the other one, and it has a bull bar. The other one has a bull bar, old bull bar with extra lights on it that you can see just over the hood, 4 round lights. Looks pretty cool. I put a fan in it instead of the CB up there. I put a fan. I don't know if it works. I have no clue, but it's there. It would be nice if it worked. Yeah, so we got 520 gallons. That's really not much, but in game terms, that's bigger than it usually is. I think we got 320 usually, something like that. Tops. I'm not sure, but I think so. So 520 would, you know, last a little bit longer. That's the whole point. Also, I put on wider tires. Sadly, smaller rims, but yeah, it would give more traction. It would give more stability. It's not as squirrely as it used to be. So it's more stable. It's more relaxed feeling of driving it, you can say. You don't have to be so much on top of things constantly. And it should be relaxing, I think. It shouldn't be just... It's very tiring to always have to be on top. Ha ha. Yeah, so this area, Baja California, is not, I mean, it's beautiful and all, it's well done. It's not that exciting though. It reminds me a lot of New Mexico and Southern California, to, you know, inwards land, not so close to the coast, I'd say. Or those parts of California, because there are other parts in the southern that looks quite different to this. So I would say more like New Mexico. Most of New Mexico. Which makes sense, of course. Oh boy, yeah, this is our final gear. So our 4.71 differential really gives... This is not a freeway truck or highway truck like that. It's a puller. It's a climber. That's what I made it to be. You can still do 65, probably 70, but it's gonna rev like crazy. Not good for the fuel economy. But this has a different mission, this truck. It's supposed to be taking cattle over mountains. Trains. And I think I managed to pull it off real nicely, but it was not without effort or time to put in the work. Yesterday I was up to 7 a.m. I was about to go to bed. That was the whole idea, but I just couldn't let it be. Oh man, are we gonna turn here? Oh boy, hang on. Darn it! Darn it, Darlene! Ah. Alright, I think we can do it anyway. Pretty freaking cool, anyway, I must say. This truck ended up being really cool, I think. Yeah, so we're hauling bulls now. Really? Am I on it? How about now? That's better. way more solid now. Yeah, like I said before, at one point I was fiddling with this engine and got like crazy much power out of it. Like I put the values, I would say around 800 horsepower, but way more torque than this. So it's close to 800 now, but the torque is more realistic what it would be. I don't want it to be a monster, really. I just want, you know, the right amount to still be struggling a bit, but you can feel pretty safe that, or confident that it would make it anyway. It would not be in vain, and you would not go sideways and pushing other cars to side just because you want to go up the hill and you don't want to stop. Because that's what you have to deal with in this game with the AIs. They just don't know what to do. Of course not. So it's a good thing just to be able to stay on your side at least, or in one lane at least, not going back and forth like I used to do whenever I just happened to fail with the gears and, you know, ended up standing. What is that? Is that a river? Is that a river? Man, it's flooding. Uh-oh. So it's still gonna be situations like this. You can't really escape that. Of course, with 1200 horsepower and godlike torque, and some more ballast, then it would not be drivable in normal circumstances. See, before when I was shifting down like that, the whole nose would just jump up like crazy. Now it's just doing a little nod. That's all. It's pretty heavy. So I wonder what the gross weight is now with the bulls, which is the heaviest load you can get. The tractor being even heavier now, I'm kind of curious what it would be. I could probably calculate it myself, but I just have the curb weights, not the total weights. Maybe you just count that together. I don't know. I do it. That guy is fast. Yeah, it's way nicer now. It's way nicer. It's not too slow, like too slow. You just have to crawl for 20 minutes stretch. Like no, you can crawl for a little bit, but then you're gonna have some more power going on, so you can actually get some speed up the hill if it's not too freaking steep. That's good. Hey there, Shank. Shashank. Happy New Year's to you too. Happy New Year's. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm in okay mood. Yeah, I didn't have much sleep, but it was well worth it. I don't know if you've been watching. Just now I was talking about how we improved the truck further on and went into the document and basically calculated values like ballast, which I needed to push it down because it was just rising and out of control in uphill, and some more power to that and more fuel. Oh man, Simrail, I miss it. I'm gonna play it, but it's, you know, this is the way it is for me. I just dedicate myself to something, then when it's ending, I'm taking on something else, and then I dedicate myself to that. And it's been a lot to defeat the Curva del Diablo, as I call it. It's an uphill turn, really steep, really tight, and it's leaning, and my truck was all over the place except for actually moving forward. Like the physics were messed up, so I had to have that as a benchmark. So far that was the worst place I tried to hold this set uphill, the worst. So I basically had to jump in and out of the game and changing, you know, I didn't want to do an overkill. I mean, anyone could just skyrocket all the values and there you have it, no problem. That was not my point. My point was to be just there. You can still fail. If you're not doing it right, you can fail. Doesn't matter that it's stronger, doesn't matter that it's heavier. So that was my point, to kind of nail that little sweet spot where you still have that gratification of, oh, I did this, I made this happen, you know. Yeah, cheers. By the way, complete the trucker image, you gotta light up some cigar, yeah. Cigar, huh? Thank you so much. Yeah, I have hopes for 2024, but one should never have expectations. That's for sure. Cheers to you too. There you go. Oh, I still had one gear left. Nice. Way better truck. I also added wider tires and well, I ended up with smaller rims, but I had to in order to get wider tires. They're not only wider, but they come out a bit, like out not outside the fenders, but the outer regions of the fenders, you can say, aligned with that. See if we can see it. Yeah, just like so. So they used to be way in under the fender, now they come out a bit, and that gives more stability. It was kind of squirrely before, kind of hard to control it sometimes. So I really tried it uphill, I tried it downhill, and I tried to, you know, like go for it downhill and be on the edge in the turns and everything. It works like a charm. You can still mess up, of course you can, but it's way more controlled now, so it's more fun. If you need to catch up with the buddy, you can actually push it a little bit without flipping over like I did yesterday. That was just out of frustration that I flipped the truck over on the side. I was like, oh, it's another uphill. I need to, you know, I need to keep the speed up, la la la. And then it was a right turn and I had oncoming traffic that I saw in the last second, and I was, oh shit, I need to go over to the right side. Ah, that was just too much. So I flipped over. Crazy, crazy.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Turn right, he says. I basically want to go back to,
Turn right.
I don't know how to call it. I'm on the Baja California Peninsula. I kind of want to go back to Mexico, or that makes any sense. The mainland. I mean, this is connected to the mainland, but it's a peninsula. I still wonder if I can turn right on red in Mexico. I don't think so, but man, this truck is way better now. So much nicer. And it has some more fuel to it. Not too much though.
Turn right.
But I try to stay realistic to the game. If I would have been realistic to real life, well, I would have plenty more fuel than this. So I had to basically stay within the margins of, yeah, it's a miniature. You want to fuel up every now and then. But, you know, pulling up the hill like that, it's gonna drain your tanks in no time. So I needed that extra fuel. I don't know if it's actually adding weight as well. That would be pretty cool.
Turn left.
Maybe it does. Alright. Maybe after this we can move over to the... it feels wrong to say mainland, but...
My honor and duty to see you.
Off the peninsula. Off the peninsula, back to Mexico. That doesn't work. This is Mexico as well. Alright, and all the places look the same up here. It's really nothing that exciting around this part. If you compare it to the rest of Mexico, it's really kind of boring. Same. So I guess they didn't put in much effort in the peninsula. Maybe it is like that. Maybe it's kind of uninteresting, you know. A little bit late, not too bad. Give me something. We get bulls up to the US. Why not? I mean, I could do that. This is to Yuma. Then we come back down. I think this is gonna be it. So some calves to Yuma. We can't go to San Diego. So I guess we're not going to Browell either. Let's take the calves. That's 199.209.
The time has arrived, President Waveson. The world awaits your commands.
12 a.m. I mean, I guess we could drive. Nah, I want to have some daylight actually. Yeah, let's do it. Daylight. I need daylight. I'm not in the mood for driving in just darkness. I did that yesterday for a while. And the interesting part is, even though I have more power now and the truck feels more grounded, you still feel the load, the heaviness of the load, like, if that makes any sense. It's still pulling you sideways, and it's kind of dominating over the tractor. even though the tractor has way more authority now over the load, it's still, you know, not just as easy as pie or eating pie. Is that what they say? Easy as eating pie. You still need to prepare it. Maybe you're gonna refuel too, I don't know. Let's see how it looks. I don't think we need it, but it's not even half tank. Not too. All right, let's keep going, see how it goes.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
So I think I finally made it. It feels great to actually calculate your way through a lot of details and experience the truck come to life the way you want it, with the power and the handling and the weight authority. I don't know what to call it. The ballast. It's way heavier now. So I tried that before once. I probably didn't know what I was doing and just put in numbers, because I ended up failing with it. I'm like, you can't drive this. This is ridiculous. Like, it's not drivable now. And I was probably putting in way too high numbers or whatever, and maybe uneven divided, so it would be basically impossible to steer. It would be really hard. I don't know what I did, but I did something wrong. So I basically just discarded the possibility of doing that. So it was good that I actually was able to do that now and make this truck heavenly for this kind of load in these kind of conditions, circumstances, roads. But yeah, it was still fun to be driving a truck that is not really made for this, just to see what it does. I mean, the first time the front wheels came off the ground, I was like, whoa, super excitement. It was kind of funny because I didn't expect it to do that. Oh, and not so long after that, I think I had that struggle where it actually was no fun that the wheels were coming off the ground because you could not steer. And for whatever reason, you know, I didn't have much weight on my pusher axle, which has drive and steering. So one might think, yeah, I mean, you still have one axle in the ground steering, but it was just too little pressure on it. It was not heavy enough. So nothing really happened. It was spinning like faster than it should. It didn't grip. And now it's grippy because of the weight. So that's perfect. And well, the front wheels doesn't really leave the ground. Maybe a little bit for a few seconds or so, but just one of them, and you still have steering like long way. So I kind of missed that a little bit. I liked how I went up with the front like that, but you know, it's pointless. It's not usable. In real life, dangerous too. Freaking frame will just, you know, snap at some point. Just too much pressure on the frame. It should be grounded. It's better. These are just my own thoughts. I actually don't know what I'm talking about, but it makes sense anyway. moves like a normal truck now. Even though it has to put some effort into it, it's actually usable now in normal conditions like this. It's not super fast. It's never gonna be super fast. Well, maybe with the double now. With the double, it used to move just like now with the triple. With a 680, so it's possible that it would feel like a single trailer when I'm hauling doubles. That's possible. Like pulling a reefer. Oh man, now I'm starting to think I would have some real fun with it without a trailer, on gravel or on snow. You could have real fun with it. Sure. Donuts big time. Mexicali. We're gonna jump over to the States a little bit, then we're gonna come back down. Visiting old US. Yeah, so I think it was after I was flipping the truck over when I changed the wheels to wider ones, so I wouldn't get that wiggly thingy, because I think I just went over the sweet spot because of that. Obviously other reasons, but would I've had these, maybe would be savable. Maybe, just maybe. You know, that little extra. Because I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling that I'm on the edge here. But I was. And as I was trying to steer a little bit more, it would just bam. And I normally feel that before. I kind of sense it. I didn't do that now. I was like, I was pretty surprised. So my thought is, I'm thinking maybe the trailer started first, because that's usually what's going on in real life. Trailer basically comes out too much. It creates like it's pulling the truck sideways, and then the trailer flips over, and then it's flipping, or the trailer is flipping the truck over, the tractor. I've seen like documentaries about that. It was quite scary to watch things like that happen or almost happen. Oh man, and cars around, you know, with other people in them, families in them and such. It's like scary. A huge truck with loaded stuff that just all over the place if it just flips over. And I'm hauling living creatures. That's also a thing. When a cattle truck flips over on the side, I always instantly, I've seen one of those clips on YouTube. It's this cattle truck coming into town basically, and he comes too fast in a turn and he flips over, and you know, the trailer just, you know, splits open, and cows just sliding over, you know, the front yard in front of the house is just sliding like forever. It's horrific to watch. So yeah. So idea is right now the local time here is a little past 9:30 p.m. and I don't think I'm gonna be streaming longer than 11:30, so almost 2 more hours tops.
And pin, turn left.
Then if I feel like making another stream after New Year's, if I'm in shape, and
Turn left.
who knows, depending on family and energy, I'd say, what I choose to do. There we go. Man, I love this. I love this whole setup so much. Beautiful.
Turn left.
It's interesting because in normal conditions, just hauling through Texas or whatever like this, you would never come to think of, oh yeah, this truck is underpowered or not really made for this kind of stuff. Put a little more pressure on it with crazy roads up in the hills, and all of a sudden the truck is just not even close to what you need. Interestingly enough. But now it is. Now it is. And my only truck, actually. I haven't altered the other trucks at all. Like, I have a beast of Freightliner XL, Classic XL, that looks like it could pull anything without an issue. And yet every time I'm hauling logs with the log train up in Canada, there's a few places where I just can't get up. It's just sliding. It's all over the place, just like this on the dry tarmac in Mexico. So I might use the open definition file for that in the future, on the Classic XL at least. That's the one that is supposed to haul the log trains, in my opinion. It's a big frame, it's a big truck, it looks like it could haul, you know, serious stuff. My 379, that looks more like for double B double. I don't really want to haul trains with that one. It's a smaller truck. However, the frame size, I believe that's almost the same. Not sure, but I think so. Maybe ever so slightly smaller than the Freightliner, but it's not too bad. Not too much smaller. It says Alto and a police car, so let's just do this. There we go. And he was actually doing it himself. That's cool. He wasn't like, oh, I'm a cop, I can break the law. I'm in a hurry to get my donuts. Move out of the way. It's donut time. So I don't know at what point I'm going to be using the other Mack truck I made, the one that looks a little used up, so to speak, and dusty and everything that I made it. I made the coloration just like this, but with a suntan. Not a tan, but you know, faded color with dust on the top. Basically, that's what I tried to replicate, and it looks quite good, except for the what would I say? The shiny paint, kind of giving it away. It needs to be more matte and not so glossy. But other than that, it looks pretty cool with the dusted tires and old rims, and not so well equipped. Just, you know, working truck, typical old working truck. Not at all fancy like this one. So at some point I think I'm gonna it's gonna look real. I think it's gonna look more legit. This is just too nice of a truck. It looks too clean,
Exit left.
it looks like it's always on clean roads, and
Exit left.
that's probably not the case in Mexico, if you think about it. Man, it's more relaxed. I kind of realizing how I can just fade into thoughts and keep talking without messing up too bad. This is of course the time I would mess up, just because I'm bringing it up. We'll see about that. Oh, calves. This is a dangerous maneuver, not so very smart to change lanes to the right when you don't see what's coming up behind you. Should never do that with a long truck like this. Yet I did it. Sometimes I'm stupid. Mom always said. And that didn't come out right. I love Forrest Gump. Stupid is, stupid does. My mom always said, I look like a superhero. No, she didn't say that. She was talking about chocolates. Chocolates. These are my magic shoes. Mama say, take me anywhere. Something like that. Magic shoes. I wish I could speak like him. I know I'm trying in my head, it sounds good, then it comes out and it sounds weird. And I'm like, that didn't go well. Not as I wanted it to, at least. There's a curb here. I mean, these front wheels and the pusher wheels now, they are really solid. You can tell that they are way more solid than, you know, the narrow small tires I had on before, like show tires. I don't know. I'm in the wrong lane, it feels. Well, maybe not. Are we still in Mexico though? I don't know. Let's see. Mexicali, yeah, we are. Interestingly enough, we need to go around. Maybe we go this way back. We'll see. We will see. Ah, cheers, people. Happy New Year. That was an overkill. I just had to try. Man, it's a beast now. Love it. It's pulling like crazy. Still, it's not overkill.
Keep left. And then continue straight.
I don't know. I don't think that would be fun for a little bit.
Straight.
Let's say like 1500 horsepower, crazy torque like that, and I would be like oh, this is so cool for about 2 minutes, and that would be like, okay, and now what? This is not really a challenge anymore. But now I think I can still enjoy the fruits of my labor. Getting used to the wide grill of this one. It was put there for cooling reasons, for the big V8, among other engines that they are putting in the Mac. And I'm starting to like it. Actually starting to like it. In the beginning I was like, there's nothing like Pete or Kenworth. It was so different, but now I actually see it. I think this is the same model, by the way, as Mac and Cars, the movie. If this was a real tune-up, real boosting of the engine and everything, I would probably change the clutch, which I have been, fried a couple of times, like nothing left of it. Overhaul. Total overhaul.
Right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, please drive now. There we go. All right, I think it's the border. Moving them Mexican calves over to the US. I don't know if that is a thing. Might be. It's really empty here, like probably the most busy place you can imagine, and one truck we're moving would be lines. That would be so cool. Maybe too much for performance, but at least some of cars, I kind of want to try out the traffic mod for Mexico. But still, if you're in a convoy, which I'm usually on in this profile, that can be a problem. Vehicles spawning left and right, not doing what they're supposed to do. A little bit too much with maybe 4 or 3 drivers. The same game. Even 2 drivers is kind of messy when you're not really tight. You have some separation, and cars would be spawning away, disappearing and such. So really cool borders. I like it. Looks legit, except for the amount of cars or vehicles. Sorry about that. Welcome to California. Mexico discovered. Yeah, we're gonna get back to Mexico in a bit. Just gonna deliver these calves. I'm actually happy I'm done with Baja California because I don't know, it was not. I didn't have any clue of what to expect there. I haven't seen it on pictures. I haven't been flying over it in the simulator. I had no clue what it would look like. So. Obviously it's not that exciting. It has its charm and some parts are really beautiful too. But overall it was, I would say, New Mexico with ocean. So the ocean is a good thing. It's actually nice to be cruising along the seaside like that. I love it. Oh, overkill. Only thing I'm missing with this truck now is a flat top sleeper bunk, sleeper cab. I think there is one, but it's just for the short frames. So I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. Maybe I can actually apply that model to be on the long frame. I don't know. Maybe it is possible just to change a few. What bunk should be included basically, but I don't think it's that simple really. Then you have all the dots on the bunk, you know, light stuff that you want to have on it. So I don't think it's just changing like that. It needs to be more accurately defined. But I'm fine. I am actually liking this cab a lot. It's not a big deal. Oh boy. That was very nice of him. see how fast I can go with this. It doesn't really accelerate now. So I'm just below 1500. I'm at 50. So it's really not fast at all. Now we get a little more oomph. 55, just passing 1500. Yeah. We got a green light, sadly. Like, I would like to wait this to know. Hey there, Stanislav. How are you doing? Stanislav. Shisa. Welcome to the stream and Happy New Year's. We are back in the US for a little bit. We're going to Yuma to deliver some cattle, some calves actually. Definitely a whole different truck now. So many ways. What's up, dude? Oh, what the freaking what? That I didn't expect at all. Not even remotely. That was a big surprise. What a nice surprise. Don't you dare. It's gonna be turning, that's why. see how the fuel is doing. Alright, good. Just below half a tank. So that's a big plus. Got 1645 more miles. Well, we're gonna be refueling in Yuma, that's for sure. That's the plan anyway. Maybe trying to get over the border though. It's supposed to be cheaper to fuel and refuel in, oh boy, in Mexico.
Turn right. You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through your
Getting seasick again? Freaky movement, that is so weird. Oh, on. Crazy. Yeah, this is how I'm gonna leave it. There we go. Let those calves out. We're late, of course, because we took our sweet time to get going because I wanted daylight. So, see what we got. No, not back to Baja. No, sir. This is not promising. I do not like this. Yuma overall. There's no other place. Calexico, nothing. Tucson, wow, nothing. What is this? Over there. Is that all? Can I move down to Sonora? That would be weird. Alright, I guess we are going empty. Yep. I mean, sometimes you have to. We are going empty to see what we can get. It's like a lottery. Oh, sorry. World map. This is where we are at. Now I'd say this. I think I want to go this way. But maybe we have some luck here to be weighing our truck, at least getting the empty weight. So I'm looking for DFAs, because that would explain the whole deal if there are no DFAs around, which would be truly sad. We got one DFA here. Sierra Vista. I see. I mean, no DFAs in Phoenix. No cattle. I don't remember BHP. That might have been. I don't remember. I think so. Hang on. Just gonna check one thing here. Let's see. Yeah, that's DFA. Huh. Interesting. I got two DFAs here. So plenty of DFAs. I guess it will be a long run without any load. I guess. I don't know why this is all grayed out, but it's possible. I mean, it's probably why it's grayed out. I haven't used it. I haven't been there in this profile. With this profile, sorry. Okay. It is what it is. So, where is the closest one? We got other places. Let's just go here and see what we get. We got tractor supply. I don't think that's ADM. How about ADM? ADM, I think they should have cattle. I'm not sure, but I think so. We'll see. When we get here, we will see. Let's go empty. Let's just freaking move. I will just point out to here, I think. Yeah. And we will refuel, well, when we have to, obviously. I think there are plenty of options. This is northern parts of Mexico anyway. Oh boy, it got late. What's the time? 7:50 p.m. Okie dokie. Well,
The Secret Service has
let's
your back
drive a
so
little
far.
night drive for a while, and a little bit at least. So where are our bringing up the pusher axle? Don't have to have that one running. Don't have any load on.
Turn right. Turn right.
What is that? What do you know? This is BHP. I don't remember what BHP is. Is that... Oh, that's probably machinery and stuff. I'm thinking. Yeah, like gravel Gravel, ground. I'm really not. You got the train going there anyway, so it doesn't matter. No hurry. Just spawned away. Of course, it's too long, so it would just disappear when it tracks. When it's running out of tracks, see, disappears one by one. Pretty ugly. Let's look that this way. Let's not look at that. Oh man, this is almost impossible. This is where I need to be looking at all times. No, it was not intended. I'm sorry.
Turn left.
It's strange that I would not get anything from here. Maybe I should have waited around a bit. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I can enter this area over here, but I'm gonna try. It's possible I'm gonna run into the invisible wall, but sometimes you don't. Just sometimes you just don't. Bam. 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 No bam? Bam? Bam bam. Bam. What do you know? You never know. I'm saying, just saying, you never know. So yeah, this is where we're gonna be for tonight. And I'm gonna see if something may come up here, because that would be the absolute best. So let's just 1 in the night, see if something happened. Job, cargo market, Yuma, nothing yet. Alright, moving forward. 7 in the morning, obviously, huh? Beautiful light. Boom, boom, boom. And we have more in California, but nothing south. Weirdly enough. I guess that might be a thing, so no, nothing southbound. Course. All right. Well, our road is still marked out, so let's keep moving. All right, let's go. Let's drive. No, not yet.
Keep left. Hairpin, turn left. Turn left. Continue straight.
Haven't been running this one fast without load on yet, with the new curb weight configurations. It's doing great, really. It's like nothing has changed for some reason. But when you're loaded, you can feel the difference in how it's the handling and everything. But when you're without load, it's basically what it used to be. That's good. Yeah, I don't really like the differential ratio, but what can you do? You need the power, you need the power. This is how I'm gonna run it. 65, not even 65, 1800 RPM. I would say 1900 around 65. That's crazy. Whoa! He was braking. He was braking for it. Alright, so 2070-ish. A little bit over 2000 actually. Almost 2500. No, 2050 RPM. 70, 2100. Wow. This is just too much. No more gears. This is what I got. But it is crazy strong. Like a bull. I mean, I'm thinking I could change the final gear to be more, or the two final gears to be more normal. You know, I could maybe do that just so I could cruise 65, 70 without revving like a crazy man. How's the fuel doing? Still got fuel. 168 gallons. But the engine sounds really nice. It does. Even on this high RPM, it sounds really nice. Really nice sound sampling, I must say. Really well done. And I thought I would be stuck using only Z mods, since they are top notch. feel a bend. Let's see if we got something from here. You never know. Actually, don't think there is anything around here DFA wise. No, not a single thing. So this is just nothing at all. But yeah, let's get down to here and maybe we can find something from there. Who knows? I mean, it happens that you have to run it
Turn left.
empty like this.
Turn left.
I don't have more gears. I'm just looking for them constantly. More gears? No, no, nothing. Okay, well. So yeah, it's possible I would open up them files too and change maybe the 4 last gears or something like that, and put them further, you know, get them to run on lower RPMs. Different ratio towards the end. I don't know if that is possible. We'll have to look into it. That would be the perfect gearbox. Still can run. You know, I'm rarely using the 4 last gears when I'm, you know, moving around mountain areas and winding roads like that. So I can actually put those gears, like the first one of them 4, maybe high, slightly over what it should be, and then the next one even more over. And while you're getting to the last gear, it's going to be basically like, I want to be able to run at least 1500 RPMs around 70. That would be nice. But instead now it's like, yeah, not even 55, and I'm up above 1500 RPM, so. I'd say 70 is kind of like a top speed for this one, and you should not really run it that high.
Keep right and then continue straight. Continue straight.
Still got good fuel. But yeah, it doesn't consume much now when we're empty, even if I'm running on high RPMs. Now not even close to what it takes when when you're climbing a hill with full load. You're climbing it for days. That's what it feels like.
Straight.
I saw markers there. I'm not supposed to see them, but it doesn't apply right here, it seems. I really love the update on Kishido Walker's livestock, Brunner livestock trailer set. So good models, so good modeling. Goes really well with the Superliner. It's a really Aussie vibe here going on. Australia, but in Mexico.
Continue straight.
Like that church over there, like super nice. Hang on. That was not. There we go. I'm actually gonna snap a picture here. Photo mode. Kinda want a picture of that church in the background. Oh man, that bus kinda ruins everything. Hang on. That's better. Let's try again. Photo mode. Really nice. Cool pictures, really cool. All right. Keep going, I guess. Straightforward.
Continue straight.
Oh boy, that was a red light. Ah, good thing we are not loaded. I think I'm gonna refuel here nevertheless. I mean, anyway, I'm just feeling that that I like it. That it kind of reminds me of the final scene in Terminator. Right? Am I right or am I right? Just that I don't have a Wrangler. I have a road train. Yeah, this is definitely a nice place to fuel up. And I can bring it all with me. I'm not in the way in any way. Alright, let's fill her up. Let's see what it's gonna be. Oh, that was not intended. Hang on. There we go. Just gonna go get one thing after I fueled up, and then we can get going for a little bit longer. I'd say tops 1 hour, not more. And we'll make a longer break and probably end this stream, but I might be streaming further on if I have energy and room for it. I will be right back. 392 gallons, by the way. 3/4 of tank, basically. Alright, you guys, let's keep rolling for a little bit longer. Under my attempts trying to climb the mountain in a turn, I also realized there is actually a setting you can do with your suspension when you do this. High up in the rear, low in the front, and you would get, for whatever reason, more grip. There is such thing, so it's concluded, but I never really knew about it. In real life, I never had to use it, so hence the ignorance. So some things you might learn from the simulator, right?
straight.
Mexico, Mexico. We're going to Mexico again. Let's get back to Mexico. Good day, sir. Good day, good day. My name is Mark Donday. I'm from Australia. I'll be here a couple of days. I'm just trying. Couple of days. It's for washing your backside, right? Sheila. Love that movie. Crocodile Dundee. Dundee. Oh yeah. Sonoita. Really freaking cool, I must say.
Turn right.
Alright, let's see if we got something, you know. I don't want to be taking on the flatbed, but who knows? It seems like we get nothing here. This is not good. Not good at all. I don't like this. Well, let's keep going south then. I mean, I don't have any other way, any other solution for this. We can't really move sideways. We don't even have DFAs over here, so this is the closest one, I think. And that is crazy. That is not what I wanted at all. Ah! I guess that's it. Gonna have to do that. Exxon, Lennar. What is Westport? I have no clue what Westport is. What is Westport? Westport could be something, actually. Let's go there. It might be worth it. It might be worth it. It is a port.
Let's get going.
I don't know.
The leaders
Just
of many
thinking.
foreign nations await your arrival. turn left. Continue straight.
You know what? I kind of wanted to do something on my trailer though. I was thinking of it, at least. I think I'm gonna do that now. I'm not in a good position, but yeah. Let's try. Oh, jeez. It's hard to find the buttons when you're spinning the wheel. Oh, it's over here. Perfect, perfect. Let's see if these guys can help us. Alright, so what I wanted to do, I mean, it looks great and all, but I'm kind of curious about the chrome. So, see these, the bumpers? They're shiny and glossy and really chromy. Fenders doesn't look like that, and not in the shop, so I'm kind of curious. Would they actually look better in daylight or outside? So I'm gonna try that. Chrome paint? No, chrome black, rather. There we go. Chrome. No, chrome black is good. And I'm thinking, how about putting some color on that one? And no, well, or maybe. I mean, it kind of pops better as it's not the same. Yeah, let's try that. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, gonna try this. I think this looks actually better. I think I like this better. Even if it's not shiny. I'm gonna try this. See how it looks. Whoa! Just, oh, it looks really bad. Like there's chrome, and he called this chrome, and it's not even. Hang on, I'm just gonna see how it looks in different lights. Oh man, I didn't expect it to be this bad, really. This is super bad. Oh boy. Oh. I might go black on these. You can choose black as well, but let's see. Yeah, these doesn't look good. Oh man, he missed this one. I mean, it's obvious he can't apply chrome, as you see here, but for whatever reason, he missed these. He still calls them chrome, but they're not even aluminum. They look like gray paint, I'd say. The overall look, well, it's not easy. Well, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It depends on what you're expecting. But yeah, I could not really, just by looking at it, say, oh, this is metal or plastic. I don't know what it is, actually. So that's that. Hang on. I think I'm gonna try the black ones now. Oh, they're kind of ruining it because... ruining it, that's a little harsh, but... Having the wheels so close by really makes it not shine at all. Inside of here, they look pretty good anyway. Not as chrome, but as aluminum or, you know, just some metal. Oh yeah, well that is that. Then we have these. I mean, these look pretty cool anyway. But I don't know. I'm starting to think this was best anyway. Yeah, I think so. Yep. It is what it is. Since it doesn't look like it should outside, kind of loses the whole meaning. Alright, there we go. It was worth a shot anyway. Just to see.
Continue straight.
Time is 2:31. Kind of dark. It's really overcast today. I don't know where are we? Oh, we're just here. Okay. Yeah. You used to be able to load here, which doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know, like a farm shop, a store, or whatever. It doesn't. It's really not related to cattle. So he fixed it good, but it's now a little bit less to choose from, so it's harder to get the loads. But yeah, that's fine. That's exactly the way it is. Without a contract, you're just floating around and looking for work. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna be able to take more load on this stream. Maybe in a later one, which can be later tonight or after midnight. I don't know. Nothing at all. I'm so surprised. Nothing at all. Nothing. Wow. I don't know what to do here. I mean, we'll just have to keep going. Good thing we didn't go all the way down. I think I'm able to see what's going on down here without actually going all the way in to Westport. Ah, just what if, right? What if? No, I don't think so. Get a Newmont. What? Newport, Newmont. Okay. Amazon. This is the longest I've been going without a load for a very long time. Yeah, this was definitely not a good. I mean, I had to check, but ExxonMobil, ADM. Yeah, not going back to Baja. Magdalena de Quino. Well. I just have to check something here. If ADM actually gives... No, they don't. DFA... We got Antonov... BSF. We got... What is this? I can read it. Something Valley or something. But I can... remember the marking. We got CMA.com or CMA.com, I don't know. We got Union Pacific. But yeah, we don't have any of those down here right now. It seems I need to hang on. Just check the map. If I would see any of those, but it seems like there aren't any around here. Only thing that might pop up is DFA. Here we have a BNSF here. That's possible. That's good. We got nothing here really. Wow. We got a DFA down here, but we would probably miss all of this, which we would have to deal with if we take load from around here. We got a DFA up here, so this is where I'm going, I guess. Oh, that was weird. Why? Why is that? Let's just do this. Wow. That is strange. Doesn't make sense at all. What? Wow. Hang on. I need to find a different way. Like left traffic. This is so... Hang on. I guess well, the fastest way would be actually to go back to the US, but no, I don't want to do that. It won't turn back. Why does it want to turn back? What is going on? Oh, number 2. Sorry about that. That because of number 2, obviously. So, would it work now? Yeah, this would be the shortest way. And I will deal with that. But I rather go stay in. Stop, wait. No! Freaking remove it! I can remove it. Alright, I will remove it later. So the first one. No, not even that. Because number 1 is there, obviously. Let's try to remove it. There we go. That makes more sense. Just gonna be really thorough with this area, but yeah, Kiwit. I don't know. I don't think so. DFA. It still wanted me to go that way. This is just crazy. Freaking, can I go this way? Why would this be an issue? I don't understand. Wow. He said, no, you can't go this way. What if I want to go this way? Freaking stop deciding for me. I hate stuff like that. There we go. Now it's starting to look like something. There we go. This is what we have. Yeah, this is the way we're gonna travel. Not for very much longer. 30 minutes tops, sadly. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It kind of wants me to turn left for some reason, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna sort itself out. It's part of the exploring. Now I wonder, what if this road goes this way and kind of connects here? That would be really cool. Let's see if it does, just for fun. Why not, right? We might be in luck, who knows? Or we might hit the invisible wall. Then we know at least, right? Please, please, please. Oh, I hate invisible walls. Bam. Bam. It might be further on. Bam. 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 How about now? Bam. I don't know, I'm sorry. I really have an issue of just going into it. Since it's not turned on, how would I know about it? Oh, this is better stay to the right so we can turn around if maybe. There is one more way though, so we don't do it in vain, you know. This looks like a road to me. Although this kind of doesn't. But the road is here. Should we try to take this? I mean, it's nothing really. Just a shortcut. Which ends here, so yeah. No go. A good thing to have that function really. Let's turn around and let's do it the right way. I couldn't figure out how to put a retarder on some of the gearboxes. I did find them, but it was a weird document that was not really a gearbox, but it was referring to one. So I kind of need to find those sources and put in retarder true, retarder 1, whatever it would be. If I'm gonna try to use those, it would be beneficial, to say the least, coming down hills like that. And even though brakes are really good on this one, with all the wheels having brakes, but man, you don't want to be using brakes for a long time going downhill like that. And I usually don't, so I actually don't have to have it, but it would be very convenient just to disregard disc brakes altogether, or drum brakes, whatever it is. I think that's called drums, I don't know. But I never really liked the sound of the retarder in the game, so I'm thinking maybe I should, you know, then we talking a new mod and everything like that. I don't want to do it. I'm better off without retarder on this one then. I could make the Jake stronger though, I think. That's another option. More brake on the Jake brake. At least the max step. But usually the most common thing is going downhill with a load like this. In this case, is just tapping the brakes every now and then, just before a turn, like a tight corner switchback. That's the only point where I'm using the brakes, except for the Jake. Jakes are on constantly in downhill. It's not even red. That was weird. They don't want my weight at all. Passenger cars only. Oh boy. Okay. So I might have had to turn earlier than this. But it seems like it's active, so I can actually use it for passing, I guess. Or maybe not. We'll see. Oh, haha! We are in trouble. We are in so much trouble. Well, we're gonna have to do something really special now. It is what it is. If it's possible, maybe it doesn't approve of it. So we'll see. We're gonna jump some curbs since we don't have any load on. That might not be as big of a deal. So I didn't watch the signs. Hopefully it's not closed here. Oh no, that hurt. We might get stuck. It's pretty nasty curb. Boink, boink. Maybe read the signs next time would be a good thing, right? Let's do that next time. So this is what I like to see. Some mountains. Fuel is probably quite good, yeah.
Keep right.
Still got,
And then
oh shoot.
continue straight.
Hang on. There we go. 3,351 yet left.
Continue straight.
Okay, guys. It is what it is. Alright guys, have a happy new year. And see you next year on the next one. This is it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.